love, family, and more with your host, relationship expert, the Seymours.
Real talk, real talk. Let's have a conversation. Talk about God, life, love, family. For real talk, for real talk.
And now, the gentlemen, Elvis and the love doctor, Adelia Seymour.
Hello, Facebook family. How are you all doing? We are back today. The love doctor, Dr. Adelia Seymour. She's back and she's here. She got some tips. She's on fire. It's Christmas. Love is in the air, and I'm telling you, she has something wonderful for your ears tonight. Dr. Seymour, what do you have to say to the audience?
Blessings. They say, Elvis say love is in the air. We started last night. We had a banquet, and we just did some stuff that we hadn't done in a long time, all year long. And we invited some stuff into our atmosphere. It was just atmosphere shifting time. And so I just want y'all to know that, there's a song say, have yourself a Merry, Merry Christmas.
So that's what you did. You had yourself a Merry Christmas.
Man, we had a rough time this year with the COVID. So I knew to make the best out of I'm talking about with this situation.
That's right.
And in the beginning of July, we had to separate because COVID just hit everywhere. And now this is time to make up for lost time. Everything that you didn't get in August and all that stuff, boo, it's time to make up. Listen, this is Dr. Seymour. I love what I do. I love what I say. I love the energy that God has given me. And I love bringing balance to your marriage or your relationship. Now listen, if you're involved in a relationship, and Evans, you got to help me because you have to slow me down.
Go ahead.
If you're involved in a relationship and you're giving up all your goodies, you got chocolate chip cookies, you got Captain Crunch cookies, you got Raisin Bran cookies. At least Raisin Bran cookies got a label. At least the peanut butter cookies got a label. If you laying up by now and you've been laying up 6 months and you don't have a label, if you don't have a title,
if you ain't put a ring on it.
No, those are not good cookies. Those are not good cookies. And some cookies we throw in the garbage. Oh, I didn't like that taste. Oh, that's what's happening. He didn't like the taste of those cookies. So he did not label those cookies. Now watch this. Ingredients, Elvis, goes into peanut butter. Peanut butter. I used to peanut butter. And so sugar, peanuts, syrup, all this stuff that's how you make up your bed. And so you got to put the ingredients in making your love making work in your bedroom. Get that rocking chair out of there unless you want to become his what? I'll be your rocking chair. Okay.
That would work.
See, you be wanting me to sing. Wait a minute, which part of work? Me being your rocking chair? Oh, baby, I don't mind.
I know you don't.
I really don't mind. Oh, I'm having a moment. Help me, somebody. I'm having a moment. I am really, really enjoying life. I am enjoying marital workshops and the things that will. My prayer is to bring life and change into your home, into your environment, financial changes, love talk. Have a conversation every day, not once a month, but have a conversation. Tell that Negro how good and how raw he was and is. Make love to his emotions. Make love to his ears. Let him hear that. Let him hear that sound.
And that's that good sound too. You got to say that again. You got to do that one more time.
Let him hear that sound. See, and I blew some heat in his ear. You never allow your relationship to become common. Once it becomes common, the love and the sex, it changes. So I learned all these new dance moves. You know why? So if I'm going to be his dancer, I have to learn how to make some real moves. You gotta stop. You talk, cause you know what I talk all night.
No, that is you. No. You are bringing such a energy to the atmosphere. I mean, we've just been getting so many feedbacks, and it's awesome. People are loving the change. They're loving the sex tips. They're just loving what they're hearing. and you have something to bring. And the thing, you practice what you preach. You're not just talking something and not living it. Everything you say over the ear, everything you say on the show is something that you have done or that you are doing, and that what make it so awesome.
See what happened, Evlis. I learned a lot of sex tips from Mordecai. Mordecai, they wanted to win the battle. That was a decree had been set to kill. One thing was the Jews, because I don't want to get super spiritual tonight. But anyway, Mordecai told Esther. He said, "I know what to do." First, what he did was to taught the female how to bathe to go into the presence of the king. You better hear me. So you got to know what to do, how to massage your own body, groom your own body, so that your smell will be the last smell that he remembers. And what happened? All of the other great women had gone before Esther into the courts of the king. All of the other great women had gone before her. But watch this. That woman had some tips from a man.
That's good.
He taught her, that's where pimping come from. See, the pimps, before they put their prostitutes on the street, they take them and they groom them. They teach them how to bathe. Naomi taught Ruth how to groom herself so that when the last thing that male forgets is the smell of a good smelling lady. And so, yeah, but that's what Mordecai did. So when other women went in, y'all know all of the other stuff that happened. But when Esther went in there, she changed the game.
That's it right there. You got to be a game changer.
She was eatable.
She was edible.
Good. Y'all better get real, It's holiday time. Wake up, baby. Light you some candles. Put the candles all around the house. Someone asked me a question. What are some of the romantic holidays? For real? Girl, go to Walmart. Get you that hazelnut candle. They $3.33. Put you some all over the house. Get the smell in the atmosphere. Change the tone in your home. You don't want to play certain music. Now you need some good old Temptations. You need some good old Luther. You need to hear all of the Magica. Right now. Yeah, good music. What about reggae? Change your tone in your home and determine within yourself, this is the holidays. And we're going to enjoy each other. Now, after January 1st, something might change. But right now, I'm going to say, stay submissive to what we're about to go into. I wrote a note the other night, which I'm going to share with Evans. All I want for Christmas is my Santa.
And Santa is right here. Santa is right here, baby.
That's all I want for Christmas. Give me my Santa. I want him wrapped. I want him wrapped from waist down. You want him wrapped? Yeah. You freak. You freak. You know what? Believe it or not, most people think it's me, but it's really him. It's really him. But I really enjoy what I do. I enjoy coming into your homes or wherever, in your automobile, wherever you might be, and just sharing tips with you. I really enjoy what I do. I enjoy saving your marriage. Whatever Dr. Seymour can do to help save your marriage, save what you're dealing with, save some of the arguments. Let's have a merry Christmas. You know, and don't stop. If I saw the number, I'd tell you how to call us tonight. You know, because it would be very, very interesting to give us a phone call that we can add some tips to what you're doing, where you're going. We want to be able to encourage you about love making, dealing with the children, whatever. Now the questions tonight, if you have any questions or comments that you have for Dr. Seymour, the number to call is 833-372-7911. 833-372-7911. We was asked a question the other week, Elvis, about getting married and you're already arguing and stuff. That's very dangerous. I want to tell you, warning comes before destruction. If you're already having many disagreements, take a second thought and seek counseling before you do the I do's and the vows. because marriage is sacred. Marriage is honorable. And if you don't think that you all have it together, slow down. Close your legs and wait until we get it together, because if it's not organized and orchestrated right, all hell is going to break loose. Most marriages, the hell breaks loose about the sex and the finances. The reason that it's the sex is because the man wants it more often than the woman feel like giving it to him. But listen, plug in the wall.
No, Dr. Seymour, you have been giving out so many tips. You have been giving out so many awesome tips. Now, if Dr. Seymour has blessed you, has come into your home and has blessed your relationship, why don't you cash up her at $EASeymour? It's $EASeymour, because there is a kingdom principle. And one of the things that as Dr. Seymour as successful, or as successful as we are, is because we never fail to work the kingdom principle, which is sowing up to the leader, never sowing up to the Levite. If you want your relationship, everything to break in your relationship, if you want supernaturally, thus a seed can change the atmosphere supernaturally, because we are in a supernatural environment. Although everything is tangible, we're in a supernatural environment. So if Dr. Seymour has blessed you, sow into your relationship, sow into where you're going, work the principles of the kingdom, and see won't God change something for you. Give them the cash up again, Dr. Seymour.
Oh, yeah? Okay. But listen about that seed. There's something about a seed once it's sown. When you sow a seed, it begins to manifest some things supernaturally in your life, whether it's in the sexual, in the bedroom with the children, financially, credit, it doesn't matter. Your seeds bring change.
Yes,
they bring
it does.
some manifestation. And I even hear God saying, because I'm going to get nasty in a minute, but I even hear God saying, supernaturally, there are some angels that God want to release even in your bedroom. There are some angels that God want to release in your in your marriage, in your relationship, in your conversation. There should be a conversation in the bedroom that stirs you and him up, even sexually, mentally. But my husband tell me, said, baby, you give all these nuggets out, and you never ask for cash up. And it's just because it doesn't. I just want to be a spiritual inspiration, and to be able to help someone to get to where they're going. Now let me tell you something about your seed. The seed is the beginning of healing. There are marital healings that need to take place. There are relationship healings that need to take place. There are sexually healings that need to take place. Women, we've been lying since before I was born. When it's time to go to bed, about the headache and the cramping, y'all know what you mean when I'm cramping and then my pelvic bone, those lies don't work no more.
Talk to us, Dr. Seymour.
Yeah, that has happened. So now what you want to do is get free. Husband, if you're listening, sow a seed for your wife, for her healing, that lie can stop. Because there's a sexual moaning inside of that man that has to be met. And women, it's your place, it's your job, it's your obligation as his wife to fulfill all of his sexual needs. It doesn't matter how freaky it is. It doesn't matter how nasty you think it is. It is your obligation to make sure that your husband is satisfied. 5 o'clock in the morning, he get off work at 3 o'clock in the evening. Then he go and take a nap, he take a shower, then he get up and eat lunch. He's not getting off work, Evlis, to come home to the babies. He love his babies, but that man is coming home to his coochie.
No, I want to say, Dr. Seymour, if you're watching the show for the first time, Dr. Seymour is the leader. She's the preacher. She's the pastor. No, the time when I preach is when we go home. I'm a reminder about